Hi guys, today I'm here with another Halloween tutorial for you guys. This one is a little bit more basic, a little bit more simple, and more of a work with what you got tutorial. It's basically a simple wound tutorial. I decided to kind of go with one on my forehead, but you can always switch it up and do whatever you want. I just wanted to show you guys how to do a simple wound without having to go out and purchase, liquid latex, fake blood. Like I said, a work with what you got sort of tutorial. So I think for what I had, it turned out really, really great, and I'm really happy with it. Again, this is my first year doing Halloween tutorials, so don't judge me too hard. I'm trying. Again, I'm working with what I got, so I hope you guys enjoy, and if you want to know how I got a simple wound, then go ahead and keep on watching. So the best thing about this Halloween tutorial, is that you can literally go into this wearing your full face of makeup, so this is kind of a really good one for last minute because you don't have to take all your makeup off and restart. You can literally start with what you were wearing that day, which is really, really nice. So I'm getting started with a full face of makeup, but of course you can always, add like dark circles under your eyes and add blood, whatever you want to do. That's totally your call. So basically to do this, like I said at the beginning, you could go out and get liquid latex, go all crazy with it and make it look really, really cool, but I am like the ratchet version of it, so we got this. So all you're gonna need right now is a piece of toilet paper, preferably one single ply, not two ply, so I'm gonna have to tear mine apart because we do have two ply in my house. Go ahead and just get yourself a single ply. What I like to do is I just start by kind of crumpling it up in my hands and then pulling it apart because your skin is gonna look a little bit teared, a little bit frayed. So kind of get a little crumple effect to it, and then you can shape it however you want. I'm gonna try and do a bullet hole. No one judge, so I'm gonna try. So I'm gonna kind of make it like a little flower almost. I just kind of crumpled it into a little ball. I'm gonna take some lash glue and put that right where we're gonna be putting the toilet paper. So I'm gonna put a little bit on the back of the toilet paper, just so it'll stick a little bit better. Let that get kind of tacky and then press it on and hold. Any of the ends that are sticking up, you can always just put a little bit more lash glue on those. So now that you look a little bit weird, we're gonna kind of cover this up with some foundation. Just whatever foundation you're typically using, you can just use that. I put a little bit on my finger and then kind of tap it on top. Because we did kind of crumple the toilet paper up, some pieces underneath are still going to be white, so make sure you're able to cover those as well so it all just kind of blends together. And I'm just going to take a sponge and just kind of blend it. So then it's going to kind of look like that. I am going to contour over it because I did have a contour kind of going on and I covered it up so it doesn't look as natural. So I'm going to contour over it just to kind of still give it more of your natural skin, but messed up a little. And you could totally leave it like this if you want to, make your skin just look a little bit nuts, but I'm going to try and add a little bit more color to it to kind of make it look like it's a wound. I did do this kind of like a tutorial a couple of years ago, but it wasn't really a tutorial, and I used an OCC lip tar, like a red one, and I kind of just let it drip, and that looks probably the best. I don't have that anymore to do. You could always go out to the Halloween store and get fake blood and use that as well, but I'm just gonna kind of work with what I got and work with it. I don't have any red eyeshadows. I do have a kind of like burgundy cranberry pigment that I'm gonna use. Hopefully it works. So I'm just gonna use that like cranberry red pigment, and I'm gonna put this on the outer edge of the toilet paper and on the skin as well, so it kind of all blends together. And this will be more so the dried part. This color is a little shimmery. You obviously want to use a matte shade, but just for this tutorial and just to show you, it's totally fine. I think it kind of looks cool when the toilet paper starts to peel up a little bit because it looks like your skin's peeling because you put the foundation on top of it. So if you guys want to, if that starts happening, you can totally leave it, or you can just glue it back down. I'm just gonna leave it. Now I have 3 sort of lip products that I can use for the blood. I have a lip and cheek stain, but it's kind of pink, so I'm not gonna try that. But I do have 2 different colored red lip glosses that I can use. I'm gonna start with the dark red and put that around the outside, and then I'm gonna take the light red and put that in the inside. Again, this is totally a work with what you got tutorial, so honestly, I think for what I had on hand, this looks really, really good. Of course, again, like I said, you can always do some dark circles, you can have some blood along your face, totally do whatever you want, but I just wanted to show you guys how to just do a simple wound. You can always do one along the side of your cheek, like a cut, anything that you want. So this is kind of like my wound. I hope you guys enjoyed this Halloween tutorial. Go ahead and subscribe to me if you're not already, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.